This is what took all the blame for the Flint water crisis, the Flint River. In April of 2014, the city of Flint wanted to save some money, and they stopped buying treated water from Detroit and started using water from their own river. But what the people in charge overlooked was one thing: the existing lead pipes in Flint. Lead water pipes were used in this country up until about the 30s, mostly on water mains, coming from the sidewalk into the street to bring water into the house. The pipe would have looked like this. Now, over time, inside the pipe, it would have developed a layer. It would have had calcium, magnesium, minerals that really lined the inside of the pipe, adding a passivated layer. And that actually insulated the water from touching the lead directly. The problem here in Flint started when they changed from Detroit water to Flint River water. Detroit, like most big cities, adds special corrosion-inhibiting chemicals, phosphates, during water treatment. Those chemicals keep lead or other materials in the pipes from leaching into the water. But when they switched to Flint River water, they didn't use those corrosion-inhibiting chemicals. And now this corrosive water from the river ate away the protective layer on all the existing lead water mains, and that is when all hell broke loose. It started with funny smells from the taps, then dirty brown water. 18 months later, researchers found a spike in the above-average lead levels in the blood of Flint children. The coating in those old lead pipes had dissolved. All of a sudden, nobody trusted the water in Flint. This is the water treatment plant where the Flint River water used to come. And as you can see, it's completely out of commission now. Flint has gone back to getting their water from Detroit, which means that water comes from Lake Huron. But Flint is not out of the woods yet. Kurt Guyetta is the investigative reporter who broke this story. Where does Flint stand now?
Tests show that, in general, lead levels are dropping.
Great.
But the water is still not safe to drink. And there's also an issue of trust. People are understandably skeptical of the information that is coming from the government, assuring them that things are getting better.
So what does a resident of Flint do to get a safe glass of water today?
They either have to have a filter on their tap to take the lead out, or they're still using bottled water after all this time.
But that's not really sustainable over the long haul. I mean, you need a bigger picture solution, don't you?
Yes, and part of the plan is to replace lead service lines. There's a very aggressive plan to replace 6,000 lines a year over the next 3 years. The problem is that the money to pay for that has not yet been allocated.
It's not inexpensive.
No, it's very expensive.
Looks like Flint really has their work cut out for them. Thank you for your good work breaking this story.
Well, thank you.
This is one of the lucky houses in Flint. Today it gets its old lead water main removed and a new service line installed. Overseeing all the lead line replacements in Flint is retired Brigadier General Michael McDaniel. How are you, sir?
Welcome, Richard. I'm doing well. Welcome to Flint. Welcome to Maryland Avenue.
Thank you. So tell me, how many of these have you got done so far?
So far, we've only done about 800, but we're on track to do 18,000 total. We hope to do 6,000 in 2017. That's our goal.
Wow. And this is all free to the homeowner?
All free to the homeowner. In Flint, the homeowner owns from the curb box, the shutoff valve, into the home themselves, but we're doing that at no expense to the homeowner.
That's great. All right, so what is the process? I see you've opened up a trench here. The old shutoff valve used to be right here.
Right straight below our feet is where the shutoff valve was. That's where we focus every time to dig our first hole, and we go right down there and we make sure that it's either lead or galvanized, as I said, in either direction. Once we've got that hole dug, the boring machine can come in and start digging a hole towards the foundation of the house.
So take me through this boring machine.
So this is a really cool piece of technology, because as you can see on the end, on the tip there, it's sort of got a scoop going upwards. It will go down and then it will dig slightly upwards. Max over here with the Digitrack machine is tracking that blade the whole way to the house.
So it's sending a signal right here.
Right, there's a sensor in there and they're connected and they're watching that go right through the ground, just like a sonar. We're going right to the home and we're tracking it the whole way, right into the side of the foundation.
Now, I've always seen trenches dug here. This should be a time saver.
This is going to save time, it's going to save money, it's easier for the homeowner, we don't have to move the sidewalk, we don't have to fill it back in. So if we're doing that many, we want to save both time and money.
All right, so do I see these markings? Is this a gas line here?
Richard, that's exactly right. In this short little area here, we've got a gas line that comes over on the right-hand side of the house, and it's traversing all the way over here. We know that because it's marked from the street on that side, but the gas meter's coming in here. So we have to go underneath that gas line.
And you don't want to drill the pipe.
We don't want to hit that pipe at all. We want to go right underneath it.
This is an important little thing, isn't it?
Absolutely.
All right, so where are we now?
As you can see in this short distance, we've come over from the street, underneath the gas line, and we're going underneath the foundation.
Okay. So where's the head of it right now?
It's going to be underneath the foundation. We're going to dig down through the basement floor right to that point, and then we're going to replace the pipe there.
How do you get the pipe back out?
So you take the roll of coil of copper pipe, you're in the basement, you attach it, and you just slowly pull it back out.
It just pulls it right back.
Just pulls it right back out. And
look at that.
There's our connector, and there's our connector.
Come on, pipe.
Come on, where's our copper pipe? Right there. There it is. Copper piping for you right there, Richard.
So look at that. So hard part is done, right? We got this part done. What's left for you guys?
So we take the copper piping here, that's the homeowner's service line. We connect it right to where you see that lead pipe coming out of the ground. Right. Connect that, do the same on the other side, move down the street.
So you got how many more?
And just do another 18,000 and we're done.
What gets me is, look at this. Here's the lead line that came out. Still plenty of meat to it, but look, there's not one bit of that coating on the inside.
I don't see any orthophosphate coating.
You didn't come a minute too soon. All right, $17,999. Get back at it.
All right.
Thanks for watching. This Old House has got a video for just about every home improvement project, so be sure to check out the others. And if you like what you see, click on the subscribe button to make sure that you get our newest videos right in your feed.